Hello, I'm Jack Fusco, President and CEO of Calpine Corporation. Electricity is the lifeblood of modern society. It lights our homes and it keeps our businesses running. Soon it may be powering our cars. In the United States, we produce a majority of our electricity by burning fossil fuels, such as coal, oil, and natural gas. The threat of climate change, however, has prompted the need to reduce our carbon footprint. This is one reason we are now focused on harnessing renewable energy resources, such as wind and solar and geothermal, to create electricity. Simply stated, renewable energy is an important component of creating a sustainable future for all of us. Our challenge is to generate energy from renewable resources without reducing the reliability of our electric supply. Everyone understands the critical importance of keeping the lights on, but it must be balanced with minimizing damage to our surroundings. Unlike solar or wind, geothermal energy is unique among renewable energy resources in helping meet this challenge because it is available every minute of every day. This makes it as reliable as fossil fuel generation and an extremely reliable resource for creating a sustainable future. My company, Calpine, has long been a leader in providing sustainable and environmentally responsible electric generation. Our Geysers facility in Northern California is the world's largest geothermal power facility. It's been generating electricity for over 50 years and currently provides electricity for almost 1 million homes and businesses. Today, some 50 countries around the world harness geothermal energy. To help you better understand geothermal energy, what it is, how it works, and why it is a uniquely reliable and renewable resource for power generation, please watch the following presentation.
If you've ever seen pictures of a geyser or hot spring, you've seen geothermal energy in action. The word geothermal comes from the Greek word geo, meaning from the earth, and therm, meaning heat. Ancient civilizations first used geothermal energy to heat water for bathing and cooking. To understand how electricity is produced from a geothermal resource, it is important to know how geothermal energy is created. We will focus on the most efficient geothermal resource, steam. Molten rock or magma exists deep in the earth where temperatures are extremely high. However, in some places where the Earth's plates collide, creating volcanically active areas such as around the Pacific Rim including California, magma is relatively close to the surface, in some places as close as 1 to 2 miles. The heat from the magma radiates to the layers of rock in the Earth's crust, heating underground water that has seeped or flowed into pores and fractures of the hot rock. A very small portion of the heated water, either in the form of steam or hot water, may rise to the surface, creating hot springs, geysers, and fumaroles. The presence of these, which are visible on the Earth's surface, ultimately led geologists and engineers to figure out how to harness this natural resource to help satisfy our need for electricity. This is how it is done. Wells, some more than 2 miles deep, are drilled through the layers of rock above the magma to capture the steam from the natural crevices, pores, and fractures. The steam is brought to the surface, where it is then piped to generating units. The steam piped out of the earth is filtered of bits of dirt and rock to prevent damaging the blades of the turbines in the geothermal power plant. This steam is used to spin the turbine, which is attached by a shaft to a generator. It is the generator turning at 3,600 revolutions per minute around a magnet that generates the electricity. After the steam goes through the turbine, it is cooled in a condenser and turned back into water. About 25% of this water is recycled back into the steam reservoir in the earth. The rest is lost to evaporation. A geothermal power plant is much like a fossil fuel plant, except that no fuel is burned to heat water into steam, because the steam comes directly from the earth. There are several environmental benefits to geothermal energy. First, The overall air emissions are low compared to fossil fuel generation. Secondly, there is minimal waste byproduct in the process compared to coal and nuclear energy. Third, because geothermal energy is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, there is no need to rely on fossil fuel plants to fill the gaps as there is with intermittent renewable resources. Finally, geothermal is a sustainable and reliable resource.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Before closing, I'd like to mention yet another way in which power generation from geothermal energy contributes to a sustainable future for all of us. In Calpine's geothermal operations, wastewater from the local communities, which would ordinarily be discharged into our natural waterways, is instead piped into the geothermal injection wells. By injecting this clean, reclaimed wastewater back into the earth, we help sustain the supply of steam in the reservoirs. We do this while also helping to maintain the water quality of nearby streams and rivers by keeping wastewater out. It's a win-win for the environment. We believe in the power of geothermal energy and the significant role it will continue to play in helping meet our society's electricity needs. Geothermal energy, it's a hot, renewable resource helping to create a cooler planet and a sustainable future for all.